Hello, hello, Merry Christmas Eve. It is our last day together. So in this little packet, there's actually 3 things in here. So if you open it up, we have 2 beads. Well, there's actually 3 beads, but 2 beads like we've been doing, and then there's a little star as well. That is also a bead. Just trying to get all the tape off. Okay, so we have olive wood, and this olive wood is actually from Bethlehem. We have lava, and then we have a little star. So one tip or trick, I guess that's what I'll be showing you guys too, is how to tie your bracelets off. So one tip or trick when you're tying bracelets is to find a bead with a little bit of a bigger hole so that your knot can go in it. So for this purpose, I'm going to put the olive wood last, because the olive wood actually has a 2mm hole instead of a 1mm hole. But that's kind of my tip or my trick, is when I'm tying these off, I try to find one with a bit of a larger hole so that I can slide my knot in. But let's go over the meanings first, and then I will show you how I tie it off. I'm just going to put this on. But remember, you're going to want to reorganize your bracelet how you want, and you might not need all these beads on here. Okay. All right. So olive wood. The olive tree is one of the most revered and sacred trees, with its roots firmly anchored in ancient Greek tradition. A symbol of peace and friendship, the olive tree is also connected to the goddess Athena. According to lore, Zeus proposed a contest between Athena and Poseidon in which the winner would have control of Athens. When Poseidon smashed his trident upon the rock of the Acropolis, it revealed a spring, while Athena produced an olive tree with silvery green leaves and a bounty of fruits. The tree also brings balance, harmony, and protection. And then with the olive wood too, if you go to Bethlehem or you're in Israel, there's a lot of olive trees there, and most of the rosaries and things there are made out of olive wood as well. So there's a very large kind of Christ consciousness to the olive wood. And then let's go to the lava. Okay. Lava is a force to be reckoned with, a product of earth movement and fiery lava flow. Molten core of fire energy burning through what no longer serves you energetically. It promotes strength and aids in feeling more connecting to the earth and its power. The metaphysical properties of lava are well documented. Given its nature and its source, lava offers the best of grounding, centering, and healing properties. Lava brings out the fire goddess in me for sure. This is a material to carry in your medicine bag and to offer to those around you who need to burn through some old memories or stuck energies. Now, with lava, you want to make sure that it does not come from the Hawaiian Islands. This is because there is a myth about Pele's wrath and the mythology of her energy attached to the lava rock. So it's kind of said if you take lava from the Hawaiian Islands, then you're attracting bad luck. And so every year there's people that did take from the island and that actually ship it back to the island to kind of undo that wrath. So you kind of want to make sure where you are getting your lava from. Now, if you go and Google all of that, some people say that was just kind of a wives' tale that some tour guides and stuff made up because they were tired of tourists taking things from the island. So who knows? That's what I know. Okay. And then the star, of course, for the Star of Bethlehem, since we are celebrating Christmas. Already, are you guys ready? Here we go. So I always go left over right. Okay. And then I do that again, left over right. And I get, whoops, I get my first knot. So I pull it tight this way, but then I usually go the opposite way and I grab the strings here and pull it tight this way so that it's a good little knot. And then I do one more time, left over right. And then I don't have my scissors here or my glue. But then what I do is I snip the ends. So this is kind of, okay, so before you start snipping the ends, what I want to do just to make sure that we're pretty good is I'll put my finger right where that knot is just to pull it a little bit. Okay, and then so then I snip the ends probably about 5 millimeters or so out there. And then I go back this way. You see, my knot is right in the middle there. I put a dab of super glue right there on that knot. And then I slide the knot into the bead. Okay. And then I just let it dry. So if you are putting the if you're putting the olive wood in, then it's pretty easy. You can even, if you feel like you need to make more knots in the end, you can, because there's actually space in the bead to do that. I typically don't do any more than 2. Actually, sometimes I just even do the 1 knot. But usually I do 2, and then I'm able to hide it in there. So if you guys have any questions with finishing it off, just let me know and I can maybe try and do it again. But usually that is pretty good. And then we have our bracelet. So for me, you can see that like the 25 beads is a little big, but depending, that might be fine. For some people, they might want a bigger one, especially if you like stacking your bracelets. Then sometimes the bigger one you just put on top, give you some more space. And some people just like them loose. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. Okay? I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. And I hope you had fun doing this, because I know I did. So take care, and we'll talk soon.